Welcome to Norway. A land shaped by ice and time, by sea and weather. Deep fjords cut through the landscape. Mighty mountains rise into the sky. And waterfalls accompany the stillness of nature. In the north, the light of the northern lights dances across the sky, while in summer, the sun barely sets. Join us today on a journey through the wonders of Norway. Over 1,000 fjords, pristine wilderness, and one of the longest coastlines in the world. The contrasts of nature in Norway could hardly be more extreme. A landscape shaped over millennia by glaciers. This is how the distinctive valleys and fjords were formed. In summer, the sun sometimes shines for 24 hours, an experience found in only a few places worldwide. But it's not only nature and its phenomena that inspire here. Norway is an absolute role model in many respects. It regularly ranks among the top countries for quality of life thanks to education, healthcare, and income. Oslo is one of the greenest capital cities in Europe and is defined by its location on the Oslo Fjord. Around 700,000 residents live in a city where modern architecture and nature blend seamlessly. Forests, waterways, and hills extend into the city itself, creating a direct connection between urban life and nature. It is no coincidence that it is considered one of the most livable cities in Europe. A central landmark is the Oslo Opera House, a symbol of Norway's modern culture. Its architecture stands in sharp contrast to the classic cityscape. Vigeland Park reveals another side of the city. Over 200 sculptures stand here, depicting human emotions and relationships. The grounds are clearly structured and serve as a green oasis in the heart of the city. Akershus Fortress is one of the oldest structures in Oslo and sits directly on the waterfront. A modern counterpart is the Munch Museum. It is dedicated to the work of Edvard Munch and reflects the cultural significance of the city. Jotunheimen National Park is one of the most spectacular mountain regions in Norway and is often called the home of the giants. This is where the country's highest mountains are found. Compared to the fjord regions, Jotunheimen feels more massive and compact. The differences in elevation are clearly perceptible and many areas are only accessible on foot. One of Norway's most famous mountain roads, the Trollstigen, runs through here. Tight switchbacks lead steeply up the hillside, connecting valley and highland. The road is technically demanding and at the same time part of the natural experience. From the top, sweeping views open up over the valley, waterfalls, and surrounding mountains. A completely different scene is presented by the Atlantic Road. The road runs directly over the open Atlantic and offers a spectacular display of wind and waves, especially in rough weather. Trondheim is one of the most historically rich cities in the country, which is reflected above all in its many buildings. The city was founded in 997 and was for a long time the political and religious center of Norway. A central landmark is Nidaros Cathedral. It is considered the most important religious building in Norway, and is at the same time the northernmost Gothic cathedral in the world. The elaborate facade, towers, and details reveal the influence of European architecture. For centuries, Trondheim was an important pilgrimage site, and to this day the St. Olav's Way leads here. Along the river stand the historic warehouse buildings of Bakklandet. Colorful wooden structures line the water's edge and are reflected in its calm surface. These buildings were once used for trade and storage, and are today among the city's most recognizable motifs. Trondheim feels less spectacular than other places in Norway, but all the more authentic for it. Norway, its identity, islands, steep mountains, and a natural spectacle of light and movement. The Lofoten Islands are among the most iconic landscapes in Scandinavia. On the island of Henningsvær lies arguably the most spectacular football pitch in the world. In the middle of a rocky island, Hawkland Beach reveals a comparatively unusual landscape. Fine bright sand meets turquoise water, while in the background steep rugged mountains rise up. A contrast that is more reminiscent of tropical regions than the high north. In the far north of Norway, the landscape reaches its most extreme point. Trees disappear entirely, while rocks, tundra, and open plains stretch to the horizon. This region feels isolated, far from major cities and well-known routes. But therein lies its significance. At the northernmost edge of Europe lies the North Cape, one of the most northerly points in Europe. A sheer cliff face rising over 300 m above the Arctic Ocean. From here, the land seems to end abruptly. The gaze opens out towards the north without visible boundaries, only water, sky, and vastness. A destination that, for many, marks the end of Europe. Further south lies Alta. Here, reindeer are a perfectly natural part of everyday life and define the image of the Arctic landscape. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed today's video. If so, please leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss any more videos. Until next time.